So if you're thinking about building your crew cab Ram 1500 and you don't know exactly what kind of mods you need, go fast mods and stuff like that, to be able to build a fast crew cab, because those trucks are super heavy. I myself, I'm kind of in a stage of doing the same thing, and it's not like a single cab. So the crew cabs are much more heavier. So I'm gonna break down some of the mods that you actually could use and do to your truck, this and that. That's gonna make your truck, your crew cab, fast. First thing first, welcome back, guys, to another video, guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. And because when it comes to you modifying a Ram 1500 pickup trucks, especially the 5.7 liter Hemi, there's a lot of things you could do. But it's so much stuff that you could do, especially if you're new to like the modern pickup trucks and stuff like that. Like me, I'm new to doing all of these stuff. So there's a lot of information out there that you could follow. But me, what I learned is if I can help somebody make videos on it, try to help somebody to be able to give them some ideas and stuff, exactly where to be able to start. Because I know most people out there think that these trucks, you can't make them as fast as, you know, like a Hellcat, Scat Packs, because it's a pickup truck at the end of the day. It's a heavy old truck, but with the right mods, you most definitely can make them fast as hell. So first thing first, if you're here for your first time, welcome to the channel. If you're into Mopars, whatever, cars and stuff, definitely do me a huge favor. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Currently not in a pickup truck today. Currently in a different vehicle, but got the truck at home. Nothing wrong with it, but we got a lot of things coming up for this truck, man. You guys want to stick around, definitely help support the channel. So stage one, right? There's a couple of stages you got to start from. You can't just, especially if you like me, you work a 9 to 5 and you got to, you got to save up. You got to save up some bread and stuff like that, right? You can't just start from like the top. You got to start from the bottom, work your way up. So stage one, you need basic bolt-ons, right? These stuff I might have named, you guys will wake your truck up, but without having you trying to blow your wallet and stuff like that. If you very like don't have a tight budget, the whole point of view is that's why you have to start from stage one, because you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money to be able to wake these trucks up. It's very, very easy. First thing, core intake. Now, the best intake upgrade you can go with, to be honest, K&N series air charger intake is definitely one of, I've seen a lot of these trucks have them. I don't have the K&N, I have the air raid core intake, but this is definitely one of the most popular ones out there that you could put on your truck. So you want to start with a core intake. Next thing is going to be a tuner. You want to get like a budget tuner, right? So most of the ones that I know these Ram, the Ram guys and stuff like that use is the Diablo Sports. I think it's like the Predator X or something like that tuner. Now, this is somewhere around like 300 plus, I think 300 something dollars. You can have a smartphone, control it, adjust your timing and stuff like that, fuel into throttle response. These are just like budget-friendly mods you can really do. Now, I don't know why I can't get my words out to that. I feel like I'm talking way too fast, but the core intake and Diablo Sport tuner. You do a muffler delete, catback exhaust. I wouldn't really recommend you doing a bigger size throttle body, because honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, I think that's like a waste. It's not worth it at all at the end of the day. But just by you alone doing these things, you gain about 20 to 40 plus horsepower. Plus, now, throttle might be slightly better, but it's not going to be as crazy. You'll feel fast, though. You're most definitely going to feel fast by you doing those things that I just named. So that's the first stage right there. The stage one stage, where it's like basic bolt-ons and stuff like that. That's where you start. Second stage, right? Real performance build. Now, this is a stage where now you get into actually getting into like fast and stuff, if that makes sense. Diablo Sports, I think they have like the I think it's like an XT inline or something like that tuner. I forgot what it is, but it's like $500-ish and stuff. This is an advanced inline tuner that removes the MDS, lag, sharpen your throttle feel and stuff like that. Now, This is an optional cheap mod, I'll say. You could do like I think it's like a performance chip, where it's like I think 150 or 179, somewhere around there. Now it's a plug-in module that you focus on your throttle response and minor horsepower gain. Now with these things, you can add on long tube headers, full exhaust system. These things make a huge difference, though. I know it seems like it's not like the mods that you want to do right away yet, but we're gonna get there. That's why I say it's a certain stage for you when you first start modding anything. You got to go through the stages and stuff like that. I know how it is. You get that urge that you want to do things right away, but you just have to go through the stage and be patient. Now, last but not least, I would say you can probably add some street tires and stuff. Now, still, yes, you still got a ton of work you have to do to your truck with these things that I named. But with what I just named, you probably looking at least probably horsepower wise gain, probably somewhere around like 60 to 100 plus horsepower. This setup already beat a lot of stock V8 cars and stuff. If you guys think I'm lying, do your own research. But with just these things alone, now obviously you could still, if you want to do some extra-ish, I wouldn't recommend, unless you really making power like that, do a little bit of weight reduction, because the Ram pickup truck crew cabs are a heavy truck at the end of the day. Now, this is the stage I feel like a lot of people wait on. Stage 3 is where this is like the big power stage, where you add in like supercharger setup and things like that. Now, this is where your Ram become actually fast. I'm saying fast as hell. Best bang for buck, right? If you plan on going booster, you can do the magnesium supercharger kit. Now, this is pricey as hell, but it's worth it. This is a high performance supercharger capable of massive horsepower gain on any Hemi engine. So this run you about somewhere around like $7,000. It's kind of pricey, like I stated. Next thing, you could do a Pro Charger intercooler system. This is a lot more expensive. This also deliver a strong amount of power to your 5.7 liter Hemi, where you're gonna notice a huge amount of power gain. But it's one of them things that's not cheap. This is around like somewhere around like I think $8,000 and stuff like that. Kind of pricey, man. But if you want to go fast, you got to spend the money. Now, with these two things I name alone, last but not least, I would say, me personally, I have nothing against like a Pro Charger or Whipple. I mean, not a Whipple, but a magnesium supercharger. But me personally, I think that the Whipple 3.0 liter supercharger kit is definitely the way for me. This is a high-end supercharger kit with excellent power delivery and reliability. The reason why I'm saying this is like the best one for me, even though it's still expensive. A lot of fast cars out there, they all run the Whipple supercharger and stuff, and I feel like that's like the best route for you to go, especially if you want to make a ton of crazy power and stuff. Like, now with these things, you probably looking at least adding somewhere around like 500 to 700 plus horsepower, depending on the setup. 0 to 60, you probably like 4 to 5 seconds. Yes, in a truck, definitely is possible. Now, honestly, I'm gonna give you guys a upgrade build price things and stuff. If you guys actually, if you not trying to go fast or whatever your budget is. So bolt-ons, right? Intake, tune, this range anywhere around from $300 to $800. You add in probably somewhere around like 20 plus to 40 plus horsepower easily. Now, full bolt-on build costs you $2K to like $5K. Now, but you gaining somewhere around like 60 plus to 100 plus horsepower. Now that's like kind of like in the middle right there, where most guys will end up, building their truck and stopping there. Now, a supercharger build, now this costs somewhere around like 7K to 12,000, but you gaining like 200 plus to 400 plus horsepower. Kind of very difficult, but still doable though. But at the end of the day, there's still a ton of things you can do to these trucks, but it just depends on how much you willing to spend and how far you willing to go. So what actually make your truck really fast, most important, if you only remember these three things, is tune, everything else, gears, traction, boost, supercharger, all that stuff. It really, like, those things are like, I'll say those are like the starting places, but there's still, you got to keep in mind when you're doing all these things, you plan on adding power to these trucks, you still have to upgrade a lot more things, gears, suspension. There's still more stuff you have to do. I'm not just saying that this is all the stuff that you got to do. Transmission too, you got to think about that. But this is just like the starting point, like where you can start. If you need like any kind of ideas on the mods and stuff, but you don't really know exactly where to start, I would say this is the stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. That's where you start, and you really, it all depends on your goal at the end of the day. But that's how you can really make a crew cab Ram 1500 pickup truck as fast as any vehicle at the end of the day. But it's going to cost you a lot of money. But that's going to be about it, guys, in this video. I want to say thank you for your time. I appreciate you. If you subscribe to the channel, watch my videos and stuff, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and peace out.